NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the 49ers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Let's face it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll look to set up his... Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. And I get what he's trying to do there, trying to make a play, getting the ball to your teammate on the punt return, but we see the risk involved. It played out right there.
No doubt about it. Risk versus reward, and you know that that's drawn up really well on the grease board, right? And then you execute it and work on it in practice. But you know going into a game, heightened emotions, heightened sensitivities during the game, everything has to go perfectly for that play to be executed.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a short pickup there now about the 9. Now it's 2nd and 9. Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Gold is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, Charles, I think you have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside. Well, looking around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
What a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abuka able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From the 6. And there he goes again. The 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams ready to go on offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just about on his own goal line. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On play action, now Garoppolo rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time I'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Now Stafford looking middle, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Again, it's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now a 3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Garoppolo looking to throw. This will be caught at Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now goal for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost, But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.
You